Hello students, so here I am Sanjay Joseph, now going ahead with the chapter heat, and today we are going to learn about the calculation based on conversion of different temperatures in different temperature scales. So there are two main type of temperature scales. Number one is the degree Celsius and number two is the Fahrenheit. Now with degree Celsius and Fahrenheit, with the advancement of science, another temperature scale which is now more acceptable, which is called Kelvin temperature, or we also call it as absolute temperature scale, is introduced. So one by one gradually we learn about all these things. Let us have a look. Here we have got degree centigrade thermometer, and here we have got Fahrenheit scale thermometer. Now see, the melting point, when you dip both the thermometer in ice, what will happen? Mercury will rise. If I wipe out everything, if I don't have any temperature written over here, no graduation, if it is just the thermometer but no labeling, nothing is written, then what happened? Mercury will rise same amount both the places, alright, because say for example the ice pen is at 0 degree centigrade. So the expansion of mercury will be uniform and same in both the thermometer, because the shape, size, everything, and the capillary inside and the mercury, say for example, everything is the same. So the rise will be the same. Then what is the difference? Actually, in degree centigrade, the melting point of ice is 0 degree, and in degree Fahrenheit, the melting point of ice is 32 degree Fahrenheit. And then we go to the boiling point. The boiling point of water is 100 degree centigrade in degree Celsius, and in Fahrenheit it is 212 degree Fahrenheit. So if suppose I put both the things in boiling water, both the temperature, both the thermometers, then what will happen? The mercury will rise up till 100 degree centigrade and up till 212 degree Fahrenheit in the individual thermometers. So did you all understand that? That is number one thing to be understood nicely. Then now what happens? The next thing, that means if I check between melting point of ice to boiling point of water, there are 100 equal divisions in centigrade scale, and if I check from melting point of ice to boiling point of water in Fahrenheit scale, then 212 minus 32 degree, that is Fahrenheit, that is 180 equal division. So now suppose here the mercury rises up by 1 degree centigrade, how many degree Fahrenheit will the Fahrenheit scale mercury will rise? So it's very simple to calculate. For 100 divisions in degree Celsius, we have 180 divisions in degree Fahrenheit. This is the main thing. 100 equal divisions in degree centigrade. So in Fahrenheit scale, how much is it? 100 equal divisions in degree centigrade. In Fahrenheit it is 180 equal divisions. So for 1 degree centigrade rise in degree centigrade, the rise in degree Fahrenheit will be equal to 180 equal divisions divided by 180 by 100, that is 1.8 degree Fahrenheit, isn't it? Now suppose you have to convert, suppose I say 1 degree, now here degree centigrade has reached. So what will happen from 0 to 1? So from 32 to 1.8 in Fahrenheit. In degree centigrade, for every 1 degree rise in degree centigrade, there is 1.8 degree rise in Fahrenheit, or the reciprocal. So that means 1 degree centigrade will be equal to first 32 plus 1.8, that is how much? 33.8 degree Fahrenheit. So this is how, first thing we have to understand the basic logic of the conversions. There is another very simple thing for conversions of this scale and many other scale, is that concerned temperature scale, that suppose I take degree centigrade minus minus melting point of ice divided by boiling point of ice minus boiling point of water minus melting point of ice is equal to concerned temperature, that is Fahrenheit, minus melting point of ice in Fahrenheit divided by boiling point of ice in Fahrenheit, boiling point of water, all the time telling ice, boiling point of water divided by melting point of ice. Now you say, sir, what is this? Let me explain. In degree centigrade, C minus melting point of ice is 0. Then you can also call it a upper limit 100 minus lower limit 0, or boiling point 100 minus melting point, that is in degree centigrade. And here Fahrenheit, whatever be the temperature, minus melting point of ice in Fahrenheit is how much? 32. Boiling point of water in Fahrenheit is 212 minus melting point of ice is 32, or you can say upper limit minus lower limit. So we get C by 100 is equal to F minus 32 by 180. Now if you cancel out by 20, 25 the 29s. So we have a formula, C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. This is the important conversion formula for degree centigrade to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to degree centigrade. So we can use this, alright, and we can even find out relationship with in other temperature scales also using this particular method, that is concerned temperature minus melting point of ice in that temperature scale divided by boiling point of water at that temperature scale minus melting point of ice at that scale, or upper limit minus lower limits. So you can always make a formula through this, even for faulty thermometers also you can make. So but I am dealing with standard 6th and 7th students at present and 9th standard students. So I am not going for that first the faulty thermometers, first I will go for degree centigrade and Fahrenheit conversions. So we have got to remember this formula here, that is F minus 32 is equal to C by 5. Then in Kelvin scale what happens? The same thing, remember, in Kelvin scale, instead of 0 degree centigrade, the melting point of ice is taken as 273 Kelvin, and instead of that means melting point of ice in Kelvin is 273, and boiling point of water in Kelvin is 373. That means equal divisions are there, 100 equal divisions in degree centigrade and 100 equal division in Kelvin. Therefore, so it's very easy. Only thing is you have to add 273 to degree centigrade to convert a temperature to Kelvin. That means how much is 5 degree centigrade in Kelvin? Just add 273. That means 273 plus 5, that is 278 Kelvin. See, I am not using the term degree in Kelvin. Kelvin is absolute temperature scale, so we don't use the word degree over there, and neither we use that superscript of degree there in Kelvin. So let us start now. Suppose I have to convert 40 degree centigrade to Fahrenheit. So I will write this opposite way. I have to convert 40 degree centigrade to Fahrenheit. So I will write 40 degree centigrade to Fahrenheit. So I have to keep Fahrenheit then this side. Fahrenheit formula will be written this way. Now they are telling convert 40 degree centigrade to Fahrenheit. So I am doing question number 1A. F minus 32 by 9 is equal to 40 by, how much is it? About 40 by 5. So for C is given, so C's value I have put. So 5 8 ja. Now this is F minus 32 plus for 32 is equal to 72. Alright. So F is equal to 72 plus 32, that is equal to 104 degree Fahrenheit. Alright. Are you following? So now remember, direct also you can put 40 degree rise from 0 to 40. So 1.8 times for every degree rise, how much is How much is Fahrenheit rising? 1.8. So for 40 degree, Fahrenheit will rise 1.8 into 40, that is I think so, that is 72 degree. So 32 plus 72, how much is it? 32 plus 72 will be 104. That way also you can do, the same answer will come. So same thing you can, the second one you can do on your own, it's a negative term. Now if we have to convert 68 degree Fahrenheit to degree centigrade, then we will write down we will write down this formula the other way around. We will write down like this. We will write down C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Now C by 5 is equal to F. F is given 68. So we will write down 68 minus 32 by 9. So C by 5 is equal to 6, 6, 3. C is equal to 5 for the 20 degree centigrade. That means we have got 68 degree Fahrenheit is equal to 20 degree centigrade. So that is more or less done. So you can do the next question. Now suppose you have to convert 50 degree centigrade to Kelvin. Then the formula is very simple. You have to convert 50 degree centigrade into Kelvin. That means this was question number 1A. This was question number 2A. Now I am coming to question number 3A. So 3A is how much? Let us see, I will put it here, 3A. So I will straight away write down the formula 273 plus C. So K will be equal to 273 plus C. C is how much over here? 50. So 323 Kelvin and so on, and vice versa we can do. Now suppose you have to convert 323 Kelvin to Fahrenheit, then what you have to do first? First convert the Kelvin to degree centigrade. So here we go, I can take small space. 323 Kelvin will be equal to, in centigrade it will be equal to, centigrade is equal to K minus 273. That means it will be, C will be equal to, K is how much? K is 323 and minus 273, that is equal to 50 degree centigrade. Now this I am doing as 4A. Now once you have got this temperature in degree centigrade, now can straight away you can convert it into Fahrenheit. What will happen? It will be like this. Fahrenheit you have to find out, so it will be written first, is equal to C by 5, that means 50 by 5. So F minus, this implies F will be equal to 9 10s are 90 minus 32. So Fahrenheit will be how much? Let us see. 10 8 8 5 58. Let me see. 58 degree Fahrenheit. So that means 323 Kelvin is 58 degree Fahrenheit. So that means what you have to do, whenever you have to convert Fahrenheit to Kelvin, first convert Fahrenheit to degree centigrade and then add 273 there. Alright. And did you all understand? Whenever you have to convert Kelvin to Fahrenheit, then what you will do? You will convert Kelvin to first degree centigrade, then convert into Fahrenheit. See what I have done. 323 Kelvin I have converted into degree centigrade, and now I can use the formula of converting Fahrenheit to degree centigrade. I have got for 50 degree centigrade is how much Fahrenheit? 58 degree Fahrenheit. So from Kelvin to degree centigrade, then to Fahrenheit. Then it's other way around, 86 degree Fahrenheit to Kelvin, then convert 86 degree Fahrenheit to degree centigrade and then convert it into Kelvin. 86 degree Fahrenheit will be how much? You can find out, and you can convert it into degree centigrade and just add 273. Thank you children, hope I have served the purpose of letting you understand the numericals. You do each of them one by one. Once more I am trying to tell you the scratch. If you have to convert degree centigrade to Fahrenheit, then you have to write Fahrenheit first. Alright. in the formula you have to write f minus 32 by 9 is equal to c by 5. I'm trying to let you avoid calculation mistakes, and then you will get Fahrenheit. If you have to convert degree Fahrenheit to centigrade, then जिसमें convert करना है, you have to convert into centigrade. So first write centigrade formula. All right, there I have written centigrade formula, and then I have converted. Thank you. Have a nice day.